They say quarterback is the most important position in football, which means it can make or break your dynasty rebuilds in college football 27. And today I'm going to be breaking down and ranking the QB archetypes via how I view them and like how my style of play, so forth and so on, what I prefer, but also kind of talking about what I'm seeing from the CPU in Dynasty and what archetype they have chased the most. But before we get into that, as always, I hope you find this content actionable, entertaining, engaging, all the good things, all the good vibes, that it leads you to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and share this content with a friend. Let's get into it and let's talk about these QBs. Now, you remember I did a video probably a couple weeks ago before the drop of College Football 27, ranking the quarterback archetypes and recruits and prospects, right? Based off of CFB 26. And I said it was subject to change because I wasn't sure how they were going to alter the archetypes. And because I think we all can agree. On College Football 26, the pocket passer was OP. A pocket passer was absolutely OP. You were getting with the pocket passer, you were getting a guy that, whether it was a 2 and 3 star, came in with a strong arm, good skill caps on accuracy. You understood you weren't getting some elite athlete, and that was fine if that's the way that you wanted to play the game. I'm fine with a pocket passer because I believe in building my offensive line. What did I say last video? Build the offensive line. Let's get back. So, OP pocket passer on 26. But 26 is a little bit different from 27, baby. And for me, it's not the pocket passer. It's the dual threat. Dual threat, I've seen these guys come in from a skill standpoint. They are absolutely OP, in my opinion. And I love it. They come in, and I mean, their abilities, their physical abilities are good, right? You see it here on the screen. Yes, he's white. And yes, he's a dual threat. Don't be crazy. But you get downhill, you get extender, you get option king, you get dot, and mobile resistance. So again, I feel like this on CFB 27, they did a much better job in encapsulating what a dual threat quarterback is. It's exactly the name. You can have a good passer and a good runner, and it just depends, right? So of course, the 2 stars might be a little bit more top heavy in terms of where their traits are. Okay, yeah, if you get a 2 star dual threat, he may be a much better athlete than he is passer, but it's still, depending on his developmental traits, still available to be upgraded, right? Or it depends on the skill caps, rather, more than developmental trait, more skill caps. But still, yet you have uh the capacity to get these abilities that can absolutely be a game changer, right? Dot throwing to open receivers, mobile resistance, improve pressure resistance on the run. That option king, you know what that's about, right? Improve the speed and accuracy on the pitches. An extender, breaking sacks and getting out of trouble. And then downhill, be able to break those tackles at max speed and full speed downhill as the name. So yeah, dual threat to me is the number one. I've seen some dual threats with like 96 throw. Matter of fact, yeah, Kurt Meeks, a recruit. He was a 3 star dual threat recruit. In year 5 of that Memphis rebuild that I've been testing out, and he has 96 throw power. Now, for some reason, his accuracies are low capped, quicker than I thought. But yeah, like he still improve his agility and IQ and all that other stuff like that. But this is a 3 star recruit with 96 throw power as a dual threat. 3 star dual threat, 96 throw power. I believe he has like 87 to 89 speed. So he's an absolute just playmaker, right? Absolute playmaker. So looking at that, and that's for me, dual threat is the number one archetype in my opinion. Now let's go to the very next archetype. And for me, it is still the pocket passer, right? Talking about the abilities, the physical abilities you can acquire, resistance, step up, sleight of hand, dot on time. Like, and they still come in again with strong arms. Lester Mafe, has like 92, 93 arm strength, and his accuracies just they were unlimited for me to cap, right? They had really good skill caps in terms of improving that accuracy. Speed wise, he's like a 75. So if you're somebody that Listen, if you are, and how I'll say this, I'm good with my pocket awareness. I build my offensive lineup, all those things. If you are not someone that does that, yes, you probably shouldn't get pocket passer. But for me and my play style, it's going to be dual threat and then pocket passer for me. Because I think with pocket passer, again, I think about the fact of if I protect him, especially in sim or coach mode, I protect him. This is a guy that's going to be able to throw the football and just absolutely make things happen, make plays, make things happen. And that's what you want, right? The run game is already great on this game. It is phenomenal. I love it. Don't change it, EA. If you make it better in 28, cool. But don't change the run game. Don't make it worse. Continue to let it cook because it cooks, right? But then in Sim, you're talking about running the ball and then running play action, right? And a big key for pocket passers is IQ. Build that IQ up so they make the right decisions. They can get the ball out quickly. They can anticipate throwing lanes. They can see the game quickly if you're in coach mode. I realized that because he was a young player when I did it, and I think his IQ was like 74. He was holding on to the ball, not seeing the field well, things like that, and he held us back from winning the CFP game against Florida State. We ended up losing that game by 1 point because he couldn't get us down the field. We ran the ball for like 300 yards. Like I was just calling plays and adjusting the offensive line and doing my thing, right? But that's what that is. Now, I think the next one is backfield creator, right? You look at here, Rashad Duff, physical abilities, off platform, pull down, on time, magician, and mobile deadeye. When I like, he has like 92 throw power. He has, I believe, 87 to 89 speed, somewhere in there. He's agile, and things of that nature. So he can still make plays with his legs, be a plus level athlete, but he gives you good strength, arm strength, and his skill caps for accuracy were really good. Like, you know what I mean? And he was a 3-star recruit as well, Rashad Duff. And you see he's an 80 overall, and I believe he's a redshirt sophomore, if I'm not mistaken, or just a sophomore, either way. But the point is, like, because him and Lester Mafia on the same team, right? All these guys that I'm showing you on the same team, right? And so for him, or Rashad Duff being that backfield creator, again, he gives you the ability to um, make plays with your legs and utilize athleticism while not being handicapped as a passer. Because that's my biggest thing overall. Because I could tell you right now, they're coming in like they're coming in with speed at backfield creators, decent speed, but the arm talent is there. And on this game, I've noticed if you don't have a great arm, the run game is going to be your friend. Like you're going to need, yeah. If you can't throw the ball with velocity and power and push it, yeah, the run game is going to be your friend. And that's where the last one comes in. And I think it was the last one. The last time I did this was pure runner. This is just for me because I require above 85 arm strength because it costs 20 skill points to boost just one time to do one upgrade on arm strength, which that's how it should be. Because let me explain something to you guys. You rarely see players come in as a freshman, as a quarterback, and their arm just gets substantially stronger, right? To where you come in as a freshman and you have Mac Jones level arm talent. You leave as a senior with Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. No, that's not a realistic thing. That's not real. Like, so, and I know this is a video game, but we're not about to do that, right? But you see here with Levi Davis, he gives you a lot of running and stuff. And the thing this is why I was backfield creator and pure runner are almost tied for me. They get downhill. They have option king, shifty, sidestep, workhorse. Shifty and sidestep, hey, I'm telling you right now, those are the things that could be absolute chef kiss. You get those two abilities because those pure runners come in with speed. I think they come in with speed. And I got a clip here I want to show you guys just from that rebuild, right? So they'll come in at speed, and you see Bo Bentley, who's going to pop up in just a second. He's underneath on this rankings. This is like year 4, the top graded overall quarterbacks. Bo Bentley, second quarterback on this list at 91. He has 89 throw power, right? He has 87 speed. Okay, Bear Bachmeyer was listed as a pocket passer, but he has 87 speed. Whatever. Arrington Madden, another pure runner, 89 throw power. Accuracies are just meh. Throwing the run is elite. And he has 88 speed with 92 excel and 91 agility, right? So you're talking about a guy that's he probably has shifty. This was the backfield creator that was just like really OP. 93 throw power, 98 accuracy, short, 93 mid, and 99 deep accuracy with 96 throwing the run. And he already had 82 speed, right? So like, and then the next kid was Denson, Chris Denson. He's at Ohio State in this rebuild, but he's a pure runner. And I believe he started his career at Clemson. This is a actual real player. He has like 92 speed, 94 excel, 90 agility. He's a pure runner. 85 throw power though. See, that's what I'm saying. I can't get with it, but if I continue to let this video play, you're going to see it more and more pure runners. The computer loves the pure runner archetype. They love that archetype. They love to get that archetype, and then they add that shifty and sidestep abilities to them, and oh man, it's a problem, right? You see this kid here, Steel Pizzella, 91 speed, 91 speed, but his throwing power is 79. Like, this is another one. This is the one, Jack Dalton. He progressed in the offseason, and he's like a Heisman front runner. His throwing power here is 81. It jumps to 83. Wow, big jump. 83. But his speed is 89. His accuracies did go up, things like that. But he had like, I think, a 90 overall the very next year after this. This was at the end of the season, right? Deuce Knight, he's an actual real player. We know that he's physically gifted, just a physically talented kid. Benji Jamerson, 87 speed, 98 throw power. That's the dual threat right there, right? That's a dual threat with good accuracies and everything, man. But we get another pure runner with Keldon Ryan, 86 throw power, 88 speed, right? But the accuracies just, they're not accuracy. They just aren't getting the job done. So for me, like I said, I dual threat, pocket passer, backfield creator, and pure runner, just depending on the arm strength. But a lot of the arm strength, the average arm strength I typically see is anywhere from 80 to like 87 max. I've seen one or two pure runners through that Memphis rebuild that had like I'm talking about really strong arm, like 93 and stuff like that, but it was very rare. You don't see many of those. So I'm not sure why the pure runner gets that like knock with the arms talent and arm strength, but the CPU loves them. Like just in that Memphis rebuild, as you saw, multiple. I could let that video keep going, and you would have seen more and more and more pure runner archetypes. Inside is the highest overall quarterbacks, and their arm strengths were 79, bro. You are not playing in the NFL with a 79 arm strength. Like, it's not happening. No matter how, yeah, you got 91 speed, better learn slot receiver, buddy. Julian Edelman 2.0 just is what it is, baby. Huh? Like, ni hao, we're not sending you to the Guangdong Tigers, but you better learn how to play slot receiver, bud. You better learn those option routes and those quick fluid hips, because brother, it's not happening at quarterback. But the CPU, because I can tell you now, the pure runner archetype is the one that I faced on Heisman that it doesn't matter if it's zone or man, they're running. If the first read is not there, it's like their internal clock is sped and they get out the pocket. But then when they have those abilities like shifty and sidestep, it's hard to get a clear tackle on them sometimes, because if they have it and they've progressed it to like gold, dear God, they got platinum. Because I think it was probably is a Navy quarterback. I think the actual Navy quarterback, he's like 91 speed. Dude got shifty. I think he's got platinum shifty. He was pissing me off. Like, you know what I mean? We ended up whooping them, but boy, he was pissing me off because it was so difficult. And then, you know, in that triple option offense, it gets you so used to the run, and the next thing you know, three-step drop back, he throws a long ball and just like airs it out there early, and his receiver gets down the field and they go make a play. And it's like, well, what is going on here? We're struggling with this. But that's the key to me, guys. For me, like I said, my personal opinion and what I'm going after, and you're going to see with my rebuilds, dual threat, pocket passer, and depending on the arm strength between backfield creator and pure runner. If I get a pure runner with 89 throw power, I'm fine. I'm good. Anything under 87, I got a problem with, truthfully, because it's not easy to complete. The way the defensive pass coverages are on this game, guys, oh, they're legit. They are too legit to quit. Okay? I didn't age myself there, but if you know, you know. They're too legit to quit. And so, yeah, man, like they are so good at being able to funnel you underneath. They rally to the ball, they make plays, they're disciplined. They make you think and read and react and really slow your game down at the line of scrimmage, man. I'm telling you. On Heisman, baby, like unless you adjusted the sliders to make it a little bit easier, yeah, sure. But if you're playing with the stock sliders, which typically I do with gameplay sliders, I don't really touch the gameplay sliders. I just touch the wear and tear and injury sliders because it's just too OP and everything. But yeah, like trust me, like that's just the way it is. So definitely, like I said, that's my rankings of the QB archetypes. It's just a fact of like however your play style is, though. Whatever your play style. If you want to run the ball more than you throw it, yes, dual threat and pure runner probably the number one for you. Number one for you. That downhill and everything yeah, that's the one for you. If you're not throwing the ball a ton, right? And if you do throw the ball, you're more of a dink and dunk, death by 1,000 cuts, where the arm strength isn't as bad because you're throwing more shorter routes and you able to loft the ball essentially over underneath defenders and layer it from time to time, you're good with pure runner. If you want to really throw the ball, I'm looking at dual threat and pocket passer at the top two, and then is backfield creator because they come in with better skill caps and physical ability and strength in terms of arm talent and everything else that's throwing the football. But guys, man, that's the video, guys. Breaking down the quarterback archetypes. Let me know how you plan, what archetypes you really plan on utilizing in your dynasties and CFB 27. And I challenge you, man. If you're a pure runner style, get backfield creator and see what it's like. Get a pocket passer and try to win. This year on Dynasty, guys, we have to make it more entertaining for ourselves because eventually you will be able to figure out how. Don't again like don't just go after the 0 star the recruits that have zero um offers all the time and things like that. Make it more realistic, man. Like just start small and then start working your way up in terms of the stars. Start if you got a bad program, start with the 2 stars. Build that up. Show what you can do, right? But just make it fun. Get away from your normal archetypes. If you're a pocket passer, go get pure runner. That's what I'm gonna do, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a pocket passer and a pure runner on every roster I have, and I'm gonna test them out. I go do practice and I test them out. So as always, guys, I appreciate all the love, the support, the subs, the likes, the comments, everything. And that's why I say, hopefully this content was engaging, entertaining, actionable, knowledgeable, all the good things, all the good vibes, that it leads you to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and share this content with a friend. Later on today, guys, I will be later on today I will be recording. I took some time just to after work, all the heavy stuff at work this summer. I took some time this week. I've been taking naps. I've been chilling, man. Like, still I had to scout for the podcast and stuff like that for summer scouting. So I've been making sure to take care of that. But yes, the CCU rebuild is going to drop on Sunday, on tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna be recording today before I had to go to the jump park with the kids. You know what I mean? For a birthday party and all that good stuff. But yeah, man. Like I said, as always, y'all tap in, y'all stay tapped in. I'm Coach Dame, and as always, I'll see you around the way.